son, get in there, you absolute beauty. Have some of that, you bunch of Contes. Oh, yes. Mangasm. Hey, everyone. Smash a like on this video. It's the Pig here on Flying Pig United. Thank you very much for joining me for this post-match reaction for the Manchester United versus Chelsea game, where we have just beaten them 2-0 in the Premier League. Redemption! Have some of that, Chelsea. Really frustrating last couple of games against them. Jose's managed to do it this time. He's got that all-important win against Chelsea as Man United manager. A great performance it was from United as well. Very dogged, very determined, very gritty, very scrappy. Just classic Jose Mourinho, really. You know, we're talking about coming up against the league leaders here. Chelsea, who have been brilliant for most of the season. They really have been the team of the year pretty much, along with Tottenham, of course. But Chelsea have been smashing it. They come to Old Trafford today, and guess what? They got absolutely bossed around, bullied off the ball, really. They just got completely nullified, closed down. Did Chelsea even have a freaking chance today? Did they have a shot on goal? Was David De Gea ever really troubled at any point in time? The answer to that is no, because we absolutely did the number on Chelsea today. Really great in terms of the team performance. I can't fault how the players approached the game, the effort that was put in. It was played in the right way, played with determination, with grit. And, you know, there's quite a lot of fire in there as well as a lot of fouls. We broke up the play. We destroyed the rhythm of that game. We didn't allow Chelsea to play their football whatsoever. United just very determined, very stuck to a certain game plan to be very gritty and just frustrate Chelsea, really. And that's just what we did. It was one of those sort of fantastic team performances from Manchester United where Chelsea just didn't get a sniff for most of the game. I have to say that some of the individual performances in there were brilliant. The likes of Marcus Rashford, I just thought, what an unbelievable player, what an unbelievable performance he's put in today. Just brilliant in terms of just getting chances, creating chances. That man's got pace for days. He's always going to create problems for the opposition. Him and Lingard up top there, they really did cause Chelsea all sorts of problems early on. And the goal was absolutely sublime and just fantastically well taken for him. I'm so happy for him because he did go a long period of time without scoring. It looks like he's turned that corner now. He's come up in a big game here, you know, ahead of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he's done what's asked of him. He's found the back of the net. Marcus Rashford, I love you, pal. But what a pass that was from Ander Herrera to set that up. Majestic stuff. Herrera's got it in the centre of the park. There's only one thing on his mind, and that is to play a perfectly inched forward pass towards Marcus Rashford, who's got beyond the defender, perfectly timed run, completely onside, and latched onto the end of it, taken it wide, and cool as a cucumber, slotted it into the Chelsea goal. It really was just a fantastic counter-attacking move from Manchester United. So quick, so direct, such pinpoint passing from Herrera. There's nothing much you can do about that from Chelsea's point of view. Really, just great performance from United first off. I thought, how are we going to be able to keep this going? Well, we did keep it going. Guess who's popped up? Ander Herrera's popped up and got himself on the score sheet, blasting one at the Chelsea goal, taken from deflections to get there. But who gives a shit? Ander Herrera, he's made up for, of course, getting the sending against them last time. He'll be absolutely over the moon about this result from a personal point of view. But yes, I mean, those two players for me today really carried the spirit of United, really just completely worked their socks off, made things happen, and were really determined for United. I have to say the whole team was, though. It was just one of those great team performances from Manchester United. I can't really fault it. I mean, before the game, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm looking at the team sheet and I'm going, what is this pile of absolute shit? You know, we've got Ashley Young as captain. Are you taking the piss, Jose? We've got Marouane Fellaini starting in the centre of the pitch. Do one. You know, that's what I was thinking before the game actually started. But of course, as the game went on, you know, things only got better for us and it looked... I think I'm having some issues with the stream here, but tactically, Jose Mourinho has got it completely spot on today. Just nullify Chelsea. Don't let them play the football. Take them out of the rhythm. And we've done that, you know, absolutely majestically. Lingard, I thought, was excellent today as well. He's a player who's coming for a bit of criticism. And we just had the bit of the bollocks about us today. You know, we were aggressive. We weren't afraid to put in a couple of challenges and commit a few fouls to break up play. And that's sort of what you've got to do against a really good footballing side like Chelsea. I'm just over the moon that we've managed to stop them from even having a serious chance. But, you know, thank you very much for tuning in today. Obviously, I'm over the moon. United have beaten Chelsea, the current league leaders. That puts a huge crimp in their title run as well. Well, it doesn't really. They're still like 4 points ahead. But the pressure, is it getting to Chelsea? I think that maybe it is. Based on today's performance, they didn't even have a chance. They couldn't sort of stand up to the guile that Manchester United showed, and they just totally caved in and bottled it. I mean, they don't look like league champions. They were absolutely gastastic today. But they are top of the league. I've got a sneaking suspicion that this just might be Tottenham's year. Maybe they can just keep hunting them down, because they're the ones that look like the sort of Terminator side right now. They just impossible to put down. They keep on winning games, whereas Chelsea, I think the doubt's creeping into their game. I think they're looking a bit more dodgy. Certainly Manchester United performed really well today, but even so, we're expecting a bit more from this current Chelsea side. Antonio Conte, you freaking Dracula wannabe. Jose's finally got one over on him as well. Obviously they've had a bit of a Barney last time around. Well, this time around, it was a very quick handshake at the end there, and Antonio Conte's gone down the tunnel to get back into his freaking coffin. But there you go. Yep, 7 Pikachu. He says, Henry Hotspur loves us today. I bet he does, actually. Do you know what? Let's just see if I can get hold of Henry Hotspur on the old blower for his match reaction here. Just see what he thinks. Hopefully he's going to answer this call. Otherwise, this is just completely dead air. But let's phone Henry Hotspur, see what he's got to say for himself about the victory. Of course, they battered Bournemouth yesterday. He'll be over the moon about it. Hello. Oh, it's Henry Hotspur. How's it going?
Very well, thank you very much. Yes, very, very impressed with the result today.
You might have to speak up a little bit, but yeah, Manchester United have beaten Chelsea. Bet you're over the moon about that one, almost as over the moon as I am.
I am very, very much over the moon. I saw the first 2 goals, and then I basically switched off because I thought, that's it.
Job's a good one.
So 4 points behind, and right in that title race.
Yeah, you must be loving it. I was just saying, I think if anybody's gonna do it this season, I think Chelsea. There's a bit of doubt creeping into their game. They caved under the pressure today. Tottenham just look relentless. They just keep on winning games. So yeah, you must be happy about it. I'm not too happy though, because we've got a 50 quid bet on who finishes higher, Spurs or United. So I'm fucked, aren't I?
You're basically, yeah. You just held absolutely matters there, mate.
What are you up to anyway?
Right now I'm at home with one of my mates has just popped round, not you, obviously. And, yeah, he's got his guitar. He probably knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, nice one, yeah. Well, I'll let you get on anyway, mate. But I just wanted to get your reaction. You're a jammy bastard, but yeah, we've done you a favour today.
You most certainly have. No, yeah, I was loving those goals for once, but won't be chumming United next time.
No. All right, mate. That's enough then. See you later.
Right, see you later.
Bye, mate. Bye. So yeah, you probably didn't hear that anyway. This phone only goes to a certain level, but either way, as you can tell, he's happy about it. He's pretty convinced, if you're a Tottenham fan, that you've got a small possibility that you can actually catch Chelsea this season. They're only 4 points behind. There's some huge games coming up, of course. But United, we've beaten the Scummers today. They are complete scum as well, Chelsea fans. So, don't feel bad for them. We've battered them. Really great 3 points in our hunt for top 4. I think we're, 4 points behind City now with a game in hand on them. And I think we're 6 points behind Liverpool with 2 games in hand on them. And we're currently 5th in the league now. So, if we score enough goals, we could potentially get into the top 4 via goal difference, as long as, Liverpool maybe slip up here and there. But United have just got to keep winning games. We've got some really big games coming up. Of course, we've got City before the end of the month's out. We've got some real, just decisive games between now and the end of the season. Of course, that's always going to be the way in the league. But there's a few games in there, such as the City one, such as this one today, that will have a real big factor in deciding who does get that top 4 today. So, Chelsea, the way they've been playing, Manchester United, the dodgy performances we put in here and there, for us to go out there and get the victory is just a complete feather in our cap. Get in there, my son. Have some of that, Chelsea, you absolute bunch of melts. Oh, it feels good. And we're coming for Liverpool. We're coming for City. We just got to keep doing this now, keep winning games and keep performing. Anyway, I'm just going to open the comments section up to a couple of people now. Anne Murphy, hi Anne, thanks for joining in. She says United will finish 7th behind Everton. Well, either you're an Everton fan or you're a massive pessimist. I don't see that happening. The way things are going at the moment, I think 5th is probably the worst we're going to do. Could be maybe looking through rose-tinted glasses at it, but personally I don't think that Manchester United are going to finish any lower than 5th. And the way things are going, who knows, we just might sneak into that top 4. But regardless, we've got to win the Europa League. Just imagine that though, United could actually do the quadruple this season in terms of the top 4 trophies, not really a trophy. The Charity Shield, which we've already won, it's not really a trophy. The League Cup, which we won. It's not really, well, that's the best trophy out of the lot so far. And then the Europa League, which we have to win. But if we win that and get into the top 4, then that's a brilliant season. And if we finish in the top 4 anyway and qualify via that way and win the League Cup, that's a brilliant season. We've just got to keep it alive, keep the spirit alive, keep believing. The way the players performed out there today, I've got no doubt that they can do that. They've just got to find that fighting spirit that they showed today against a really good Chelsea side. Let's not forget, they just were not... They didn't have it in their heads today to just bend over and take it, which we've done a couple of times today. We were there to fight, and in the end, psychologically, we just got the better of Chelsea, the bunch of melts. So there we have it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for tuning into this live stream match reaction. Hope you could hear that little convo I had with Henry, but if not, then never mind. The Coconut Jam says, there's much fluidity in attack. Yes, there seemed to be a lot more in terms of just getting Rashford through on goal, getting Lingard. It does help when you've got a lot of pace up there. You know, that's one thing that Zlatan Ibrahimovic doesn't really bring to the table. He brings up the hold-up play, he brings up the strength, he brings up the aerial threat, and just the fantastic finishing ability and all-round good forward play. But he doesn't really bring you pace. He's not slow by any means, but he's a big unit. He's not quick and nimble and lightning fast like a Rashford or a Lingard. So yes, that does give you a different dimension. The Whisper Tiger says, I'd like to see both Liverpool and United get in the Champions League. I think that's what he said. The comments are just whizzing by now, so I can't really read them. But anyway, yeah, Duke Dolman says, take that, you mercenary punks. This is Old Trafford. That's it. Don't you ever forget that, lads and lasses. United are a club built on tradition and history and hard work and winning trophies and winning prize money and garnering support that way and gaining support that way. You know, we're not a club who've just had some Russian oligarch come in and buy us like it's some little weekend toy. You know, fuck Chelsea. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm pretty much going to leave it there. Jose Mourinho, master tactician, strikes again. He's totally done the number on Chelsea today. Chelsea and Antonio Conte, second best in every single department. The Mugs barely had a shot on goal. Let me know what you guys thought about it. What I'm going to do now is just have a celebratory drink, probably, and just have a nice chilled out evening and look forward to watching Match of the Day. So, you know, thank you very much for tuning into this reaction. Do me a favour and smash a like on it. Also, please do come back after this video has been published, because I appreciate all you guys commenting here, but they don't stick around on the video when it's been published. So after it's been published, come back, get your thoughts and comments in so I can read them, so others can read them, respond to them, all that good stuff. So please do stick around for that. But for now, just want to say, F you, Chelsea. Have some of that, you bunch of Contes. And that's all they deserved after the last couple of games. Really frustrating, especially the cup game when we just got stitched up by that freaking shocking referee indecision, that red card. So have some of that, Chelsea, you pricks. This is The Pig on Flying Pig United. Thanks for tuning in. Smash a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed to stick around for upcoming match reactions and content here. But just absolutely over the moon. United, march on. We've got to keep winning games. Got to keep the hope alive that we can challenge for those top 4 places. We obviously can. We've just got to start doing it on a consistent basis. If we can beat the team that's been thrashing everyone and leading the line for most of the season this year, then we can beat anyone. So we've got to keep the dream alive. We can do this. We are United. Thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you very soon. Take it easy. Come on, United!